Hey everybody, it's Rosie. Welcome back. It is day 21 of your Luxform 21-day Pilates challenge. You've made it. It is the last day of our challenge, and today's class is going to be nice and restorative. We're going to have a little stretchy flow just to finish off our challenge. So, no equipment needed today, just you and your mat. So let's get started. Coming down into that 4-point kneel. So shoulders over your wrists, knees under your hips. Let's start with that cat-cow. So lower your chest as you lift your eye gaze. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, rounding off through your spine. Nice and slow. Inhale, we lower your chest, eye gaze lifts. Exhale, round your spine. So lift your upper back towards the ceiling. Maybe starting to rock back and forwards if that feels nice. Just breathing into your body. Noticing how you're feeling. Today's session will be nice and slow. We'll just be stretching it out basically. I think we deserve a nice little stretchy flow as our last class, just to finish it all off and really nourish our bodies. Let's just go one more cat-cow here. And then rounding it off. All right, let's tuck your toes. Find your downward dog. Lift your hips to the ceilings. Let's press down through your heels. And if you're anything like me, you're feeling a little bit tight through the hamstrings. No doubt, especially after this last week. I feel like we really did it all in terms of lower body. So do not stress if you're finding it a little difficult to press your heels down, or if you feel like you don't have as much range as usual. That's what this session is for. We're just going to stretch some dynamic movements just to bring a little bit of that flexibility back to the body, and then just to help restore the body as well. Really trying to press your chest to your thighs here. 2, and then I always like to think of it as someone lifting your hips. So imagine someone's lifting your hips as you start to pedal out your legs. So keep bending your body in half. That's it. Let's just go a couple more here. That's it. All right, press both your heels down. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. We're slowly going to lift your heels, peel your weight forward, find your high plank. You might need to walk your hands a little bit more forward. You want your wrist just underneath your shoulders. Hold it there. Let's bend your knees, chest to your thighs. Ripple your weight back. Slowly peel your weight forward. Bend your knees, chest to thighs. So enjoy that nice upper body stretch. That's it. Peel the weight forward. Find our high plank. Bend your knees, chest to your thighs. That's it. Let's just go 2 more here. Nice and slow. Every time trying to press your chest closer to your thighs. Last one. Bend your knees, chest to thighs. All right, let's slowly walk your hands all the way in towards your feet. Hold it down here. Little bend through your knees. Let's grab onto your elbows. Let's just work that little rag doll. So just staying heavy, just flopping from center to the side, to center and the other side. You should feel that stretch down the hamstrings, maybe going up your back. Nice and slow. Let's think about the head being heavy as well. So let's start to nod the head as well when we just flop from center and to the side. Get rid of all that tension. Really scoop through your belly. All right, let's release your arms long and go back into that nice nod through your neck. Let's now shake through your head as well. Last little bit here. Alrighty, let's slowly walk your hands all the way out. We're going to come back to that downward dog. Hold your downward dog. Now let's extend your right leg. So lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Now what I want you to do is bend your right knee and open your right hip. So feel that openness through the right side hip. Keep your shoulders squaring off down to your mat. Keep lowering your left heel down. Let's start to draw some nice juicy circles from the right hip. Draw your knee into center and out. We draw it in and out. Let's go one more this direction, and then we go the other way, drawing it into the center and circle it out. That's it. Keep pressing your left heel down. Keep opening your hip to the side. Your last one, everybody. All right, let's come back to center. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hold it there. And then let's step your right foot in between your hands. Find your runner's lunge. So your foot is in between both your hands. You're pressing your left hip down towards your mat. If you do need to, you can bring your left knee down onto the ground if that feels a little bit better for you. Either way, just a little rock back and forwards. Nice whack. All right, we're going to bring this into a little bit more of an outer hip stretch. What I want you to do is bring your left foot on the outside of your right hand and then just walk your right foot to the outside of your mat. From here, let your right knee open and then just come onto the outside of your right foot. So just down your pinky towards your heel. If you do need to, your left knee can come down onto your mat, or you can keep your left leg lifted just for a little bit more. That's it. Let's just go a couple more breaths here. And then let's all lower your left knee down. Release your left toes. Let's start to push your right knee out a little bit if that feels good. Give it a push. Feel that outer glute stretch. Nice work. That's it. Rocking it out and in. All right, let's come back to center. Tuck your left toes. Bring your left hand down onto your mat. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling into that little twist through your spine. Hold it here. Let's bring your right elbow down on the inside of your right foot. And then reach your arm up, extend your arm. One more here. Right elbow comes down. Then a big reach up, extend your arm. Nice work. Bring your hand back down to your mat. Tuck your right toe. Lift your hips. Find your downward dog. Pedal it out. Let's do that on the other side. So both your heels go down. Lift your left leg up. Bend your right knee. Open your hip. Stay squared off through your shoulders. Circle your knee around and in. Feel that openness through your hip. Around and in. One more time and then we'll swap it over other way. Oh, little crack through my hip. Let's go the other way. That's it. Nice and slow. Keep pressing your right heel down. Go one more this way. And then come back to center. Draw your left knee to your chest. And then you step your left foot just in between both of your hands. Find that little runner's lunge. Hold it here. Really press your right hip down. From here, you can drop your right knee down if you need a little bit more support, or you keep your right knee lifted. Just rocking back and forwards. Feel that nice release. Open up through your chest. All right, let's step your left hand just on the inside of your right foot, and then step your left foot across the mat, and then open your left knee out to the side. So you're coming onto the left outer part of your foot from your pinky down to your heel, and you're just rocking in and out, feeling that outer glute stretch through the left leg. Again, you can bring your right knee down if you do need a little bit more support, or you keep your right toes tucked. Rocking it in and out, just breathing in, see what feels good. That's it. All right, we are all going to drop your right knee down and then bring your left hand on the outside of your left, on the inside of your left knee, and just push your left knee out to the side, just like we did on the other side. Push it out, just do what feels good. Nice work. All right, bring your left hand back down, tuck your right toes, And then from here, just shuffle your foot back in between both your hands, back to our runner's lunge. And then we lengthen your left arm up to the ceiling. Eye gaze follows, twist through the spine. Should still be feeling that deep stretch down your right hip, down your left hamstring. Let's bend the elbow, left elbow down on the inside of your left foot, and then reach your arm up long, big inhale. Exhale, draw the elbow down. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, bring it all the way back down. Step your left hand back, step your left toes back, and then lift your hips. Let's pedal it out. All right, we're going to slowly peel your weight forward, find your high plank, and then from here, bend your knees, chest to thighs. Let's just go 2 here. Peeling your weight forward, find your high plank, bend your knees, chest to thighs. Let's go 1 more, as slow as you can go. Articulate through the spine, chest to thighs, lift your hips. Now let's slowly walk your hands back in towards your feet, and then this time keep your arms long, keep a little bend through your knees, scoop through your belly, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling all the way up. Nice and slow. Up at the top, 1 big reach overhead, and then circle your arms down by your side. All right, let's turn to face side on. Just come into the middle of your mat. Bring your feet out nice and wide. Bring your heels in one line, and then your toes are facing outwards. Let's bring your hands onto your hips, and let's find that nice deep squat here. So feeling that stretch down the inner thighs, and then push through your heels, through your toes to come all the way up. We lower down, feel that nice big stretch. Keep your chest nice and proud. Roll your shoulders back, and we lift it up. You can start to reach your arms out to that T, and then as we lift, bring your arms back down. We lower down, find that inner thigh stretch, and we lift. All right, the next time we lower down, hold it there. Just bring your right forearm down towards your right thigh, and then reaching your top arm up and over. Feel that nice little side body stretch. Get a little deeper through your inner thighs. Keep your chest facing forward. Eye gaze can stay down. Get a little bit deeper. And then bring it up, lengthen your arms. Let's go again. Drop it down low. Come over to the other side. Left forearm comes down to your left thigh. Reach your top arm up and over. Feel that nice little side body stretch. Keep the chest facing forward. Get a little deeper. 1 breath here. And exhale, bring it all the way up. Let's go 1 more, both sides. Lower it down, hold. Right forearm down. Reach that left arm up and over. Get length through your spine. Open up through your chest. Pull your shoulder blades back. And then bring it all up. Whew. Let's go 1 more. Lower it down. Left forearm comes down. Reaching your top arm up and over. Get a little deeper. That's it. And bring it all up. Let's bring your hands to your chest here. Step your feet out a little bit wider now. And then deep bend through your right knee. So hinging from your hips, come all the way down. I want you to see how low you can get. So if you can, step your foot out a little bit more, step it out. And then I want you to lift your left toes up to the ceiling. Feel that nice deep stretch down your left hamstring, down your right inner thigh. Let's hold it here for 3. Starting to work that nice slow little lift and lower if it feels good. Last 2, last 1. Bring it up. Let's go down to the left side. So drop down into your left knee. Maybe you lift your right toes up. That nice slow little pulse. Try not to bounce, just slowly moving in and out of that stretch. Last 1, lift it up. Let's go over to the right. Drop it down, lift the left toes. Remember, everyone's range is a little different. Maybe you're not as far down, maybe you're just up here. But if it does feel good for you to go all the way down, find that depth, find that stretch. Last 1, lift it up. Let's go over to the left side. Lift the right toes if that feels good. Little push. Sink in a little deeper. Last 2, last 1. Bring it up. All right. Instead of having your toes out, just turn your toes in. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Lower your chest all the way down. Reach your hands down towards the ground. Turn your toes in even more if you can. There will be a bend of your elbows. Let's lift your chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, get even deeper. Let's stay heavy through your head again. Give your head a couple of nods, yes. A couple of shakes, no. Feel that stretch all the way down your calves, your hamstrings. Now if you want more, bring your hands towards your ankles and really start to pull your chest down. Lengthen, we lift. Exhale, we lower even deeper. You've got this. Nice work. Every time you inhale, you lift your chest, and every time you exhale, you get a little deeper. Really push down through your heels. Let's go a little bit more range. Find that deep lower body stretch. We deserve it all. Last one. And then slowly peel your weight all the way up. And then slowly step yourself up. Alrighty, we're going to finish laying down on our backs today. So lay down. Keep your legs out long. Okay, let's start to bend your right knee in towards your belly. And then all I want you to do is bring your right knee across towards the left side. You may feel some cracks or hear some cracks. Hold it here. And then with your right arm, cactus your arm and let your eye gaze go to the other side. So that spinal rotation should feel so nice. Pushing your right knee down. Keep the shoulder blades heavy. Just breathe it out here. One more breath. And let it go. Nice work. Let's come back to center. Let's swap that over. Right leg long. Left knee. Hug your left knee in. And then sweep it across your body. Over to the right. Push your left knee down. Cactus your left arm. Your eye gaze goes to the left. Shut your eyes. Just noticing how you're feeling. Probably a lot more relaxed. Feeling a lot more calm. We're coming to the end of our last class. And I hope you are feeling amazing in your body and your mind. And strong. And so proud of everything you've accomplished. I am so proud of you. It is not easy to make time for yourself. You've shown up for yourself consistently, which is not an easy feat, especially busy people with kids or with 3 jobs or whatever you have. I know it's not easy, but you've done it. All right, let's come back to center. Hug your knees in, make yourself into that little ball. And then a nice big reach overhead. Have that big stretch, lengthen your arms, lengthen your legs. And then when you're ready, let's just stay laying on your backs. Bring one hand on your belly, one on your heart. And we'll just finish with a breath just to ground us and to finish off your challenge just in a nice peaceful way, a little bit of stillness. All right, let's get rid of the breath. A nice big cleansing exhale. Anything you want to leave behind, anything that's not serving you, let it go. And then as we take a nice big energizing breath in, feeling all those good vibes that we've cultivated over the last 21 days. And then letting that all go. Big exhale, bringing yourselves up. Well done, everybody. That is the last class for our 21-day challenge. You guys have absolutely blown me away and I'm so proud of you. You should be so proud of yourselves as well. I will see you on the mat real soon and I'll start planning up our next challenge or our next couple classes. If you don't follow me, please follow me on Luxform on Instagram. You can always message me, send me some requests that you'd like to see in a video. If you don't follow me, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and then just give this video a thumbs up. Guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.